Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So today in this video, we will be discussing about the order Hemiptera. That is the order under class Insecta which deals with the bugs, or in the local language it's known as Muta. Go to the video. So Hemiptera, or the true bugs, are an order of insects comprising some 50,000 to 80,000 species. So we'll not be dealing with all of them. We'll be dealing with only that which has veterinary importance. So the taxonomy is Kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, and order Hemiptera. Two family we have to study. That's first one is Cimicidae, which has the genus Cimex, which is very important, the bedbug. And the next family is Reduvidae, and the genus is Triatoma, which is the corn-nosed or the kissing or the assassin bug, which is very important in case of Chagas disease. So the order Hemiptera consists of true bugs. The mouth parts are piercing and sucking type. So they have two pairs of wings. That is, the anterior one is harder and sclerotized wing. That is Hemiptera, and the posterior is the membranous one, which is always under the Hemiptera. And the first one is the Cimex. Normally, the Cimex lectularius is the bedbug, and Cimex hemipterus or the rotundus is in southern Asia and warmer parts of the world. So the bedbug infestation is very common in India. So bedbugs of the genus Cimex are the blood feeders on wide range of animals and human beings. Two species are mainly important, that is lectularius and rotundus or hemipterus. So we have a mnemonic, that is, remember that BPH for Cimex. That is the morphology. We have to study a lot of morphological features of all the bugs and all. But in case of Cimex, we have three main things, that is hunger folds, paragenital sinus, and ventral thoracic sting glands. So you can make a small mnemonic, that is BPH for Cimex. So this is the hunger folds, that is the membranous area in the mid-ventral line of second 2 to 5 abdominal segments. And this is the paragenital sinus, that is found in the female, and it's actually in the fifth abdominal segment, posterior margin. That's the paragenital sinus. And next one is the adult has got a ventral thoracic stink glands. It produces the bad odor, that is the stink gland. So we have the code BPH for Cimex. So the life cycle, the female and male will be copulating and they will be producing eggs. And they will be laying this, the female will be laying eggs in the crevices, wood crevices, dark areas, etc. They'll be laying 150 to 200 eggs. Eggs are creamy white and all, so you can read those all things. So egg in at 23 degrees Celsius, they will be converted to the nymph, and nymph will be converted to the adult by 5 instars. There is 5 stage. So total development will be taking 8 to 13 weeks. So the bedbugs at a glance. So the Cimex lectularius is normally the bedbug. Insects that feed on the blood, they will be feeding human beings and also the animals. So this is the first stage larvae, second stage larvae, third stage larvae, fourth stage larvae, fifth stage larvae, adult. This is the egg. It will be taking 8 to 13 weeks. See, egg, adult, producing eggs first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Developmental stages. This is the Cimex lectularius development. Economic importance. Bedbugs live long and can survive a long period without any food, that is on starvation. Mainly they are active in the night, but they also will be active in the morning also. No problem with this. They produce annoyance, irritation, and anemia in poultry. And the main feature is the third one. That is, after a blood meal, they will be piercing and sucking the blood. And after the blood meal, there will be a small spot of hemorrhage, right? The bug turn around and defecate in area such that the feces falls on the wound. See, this is the biggest economic importance here, thus providing the possibility of transmission. So it will be piercing and sucking the blood, and they will be producing a wound, and they turn around and defecate in that wound. So what happens? The other microbes in the feces will get into the wound and enter into the systemic infection, and they produce any transmittive diseases. So this is the bed bug. See, these are the images. So yeah, you can see these things, right? So this is the life cycle of the bed bug. See, females are very big and the males are small. Like males will be taking repeated blood meals. I've added many pictures so that you will never forget these things, the bedbugs, Cimex. So next species is the Triatoma species. Triatoma. This is belonging to the family Reduvidae. So always called as Reduvid bugs. So Triatoma, that is the corn nose bug or the kissing or the assassin bugs. And they are the vectors of the protozoan parasite, that is Trypanosoma cruzi, which cause the Chagas disease in South America. So which is very important. So all species are nocturnal, obligate and blood feeding bugs. So these are the other morphological features and all you can read. So the morphology, they are larger than the members of Simicidae. So larger than Cimex. And the next one is hind wing are membranous and folded beneath the hemiptera. That's always happening because hemiptera will be so the vector potentiality, which is a very important in case of the redovid bugs or the Triatoma species. They will be actually piercing and sucking the blood in a very large quantity in any animal. So the biting site get anesthetized. So the bugs will be consuming large quantity of blood, and whenever they bite, the site gets anesthetized. And through the biting, they will be producing a small wound in that area. After the blood meal, they will turn around and defecate in that wound. Since the Trypanosoma cruzi is the posterior station development, that is, they will be developing in the intestine of the redovid bugs, and they will be coming along with the feces, and they get into the wound through the feces. So what happens? The transmission of cruzi, that is Chagas disease, happening. They commonly feed on the skin near eyes and lips, and also so the infected material, that is the protozoa, will be inserted into the wound. So the xenodiagnosis, yes, Triatoma species is used in the xenodiagnosis of Chagas disease. That is, bugs that are grown in the laboratory, that is, the bugs which is not infected with the trypanosoma, are used for biting the skin of suspected Chagas patient. That is, if a person is suspected, we will make the bug bite the deceased or the suspected man or the whatever the animal it is. When trypanosomes are ingested together with the blood, they will develop in the hindgut of the insect. So what happens? We will later dissect the insect and check for the Trypanosoma cruzi. If the Trypanosoma cruzi is present in the insect gut, means what is the diagnosis? That is, the suspected patient was positive for the Chagas disease. So these are the Triatoma species. See, these are the different Triatoma species. See, Triatoma baratai, Sordia, Guazu. These are the different Triatoms. See, these are the male and female is having very much difference. See, this is very beautiful. So this is the human stage and triatomine stage, which is multiplying in the gut, posterior station development, etc. in case of trypanosoma and redovid bugs. So this is the World Health Organization poster for the transmission of the disease. Thank you guys.